it's kind of like even the bands, the cover bands I've been in, like the Funk Mob. Actually, Les is going to be doing something soon with us.
Are you DTF, dog?
Huh?
Down to funk.
It's a different. I mean, like I said, it's a different. So you don't really. You have to think about all that information on top of just being a musician or a writer. And that's a lot of stuff to conquer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I still book myself most of the time.
Right.
I understand, I understand a lot more about it, but I'm not like trying to do it all myself. But
what did you say
I am
that
keeping tabs on everything and learning? So if I don't know, I know what fuckery is.
Well, so would you say is it more important what you say yes to or what you say no to?
Both.
Yeah.
Because I would imagine what you say no to can be almost just as important.
It needs to be.
I listen very carefully.
Yeah.
Plus, I know that the guy that I work with is not going to call me for no bullshit.
Yeah.
So I don't have to go through that too much.
Yeah.
Everything he's done so far has been great. So
it's a great circle now.
yeah. So
it's much different when you have your circle already.
Yeah.
It is, and it's also critical because nobody can do it on their own.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's a lot going on.
No.
Yeah, a lot of the smartest things you can do is recognizing where you fall short and finding someone to help with that.
And if you can find someone to help, that's the hard part because they're not. It's not their company.
But also, are you helping for the right reason too? Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because some people might just help you because they're trying to get something out of you.
That's true.
Versus
it's very difficult to
that they're
find.
genuinely like, yeah, let me help you. Like, I want to help you.
I think any job right now would agree that it's hard to find good, actual focus.
That's why I prioritize
Yeah.
character, man.
Right.
Like, no matter what, that's something you can control.
You can control a decent character. Do you want to be around other stuff? You don't have to be.
Yeah. You can't control characterless people.
right.
But you can control your character.
You can control your character.
Yeah.
You can stay away from him.
And you can stay on it. Right.
Well, and that's the thing. I just turned 40 a few months ago, and I'm like, I'm at that point in my life where I'm like, thank you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm fucking halfway done. Dude, I'm like, but it's like, no, but I'm like, I've had this realization about it's important who I am putting in my field. Like
agree,
how I'm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who you surround
it
yourself
impacts
with.
you in ways you can't even understand because it's like becomes part of who you are.
Right.
So like if you're hanging out with people that challenge you, and that's the thing with this podcast, man, is like that I feel lucky to get to talk to people like you guys.
Man,
like
that's
on a
awesome.
regular basis.
Yeah, you're around
because
you're
the
around cut.
perspectives you guys bring and everything. It's like I feel great to be able. So I always want to be putting myself around that type of energy that makes me feel that way.
I hope you keep on doing it. It's if there's no channel for it, then how do people know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's been my. If there's any gripe that I have, D would agree that probably if someone asked him, he'd say, "Yeah, Terrell's biggest gripe is just not enough visibility in many corners and pockets."
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
Yeah. Which
this helps bring visibility.
And we've been all over the map with it, man.
Oh,
You've seen it. I mean,
People ask us like, "Oh, what's your podcast about?" It's like, what do you guys go on about? And it's like that kind of sums it up right there. Where it's like we're just trying to talk to cool people that also bring the best out of everybody.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So the sort of North Stars in a way.
Yeah.
Well, I always tell some people, I'm like, look, especially the visual people, I'm like, y'all don't have any idea what it's like to be the only blind person in this big old huge thing on Mondays. Or when we're going on the road, I'm like, y'all just don't understand. Like it's a whole different thing because I'm the only one that can't see with his eyes, but everybody else can. And everybody's got all these different mentalities, and they want to make sure they do everything right, so they start getting a little weird. And now I just start telling people, I'll be like, don't worry, dude, you got the job already. It's okay. You can calm down. I have to pat him on the back and shoulders and shit. Be like,
Anxiety. You don't get to see why everybody.
well, that's what I was gonna say. I'm curious, D, for you, like, does that free you up to just because you don't even like the level is so crazy.
Does it make
but
it
you're kind of
easier in a
here,
way?
just you're doing you. It does, but you're in that crazy environment. It's interesting.
yeah, it is. I still be me and do my thing, and I just tell people to relax. I mean, ask them nicely to relax before they say something really dumb to me. And then I have to turn a little darkish and blind on them. save them and save myself too. You know, keep my job. But don't do nothing. Just
Staying chill is a skill.
It's a skill.
yeah, it is a skill for sure.
Well,
trust me.
if there's been anybody that's come in like with like what you've done with Kill Tony Band, D, and made themselves kind of you've become such a like part of, I think, the identity of the whole band and like the show itself even. I would say
it feels like that a lot. Like they get to see Austin all the time because of that.
yeah. But that's why I love it, because it's like you're keeping it fucking real. Like that's where it's coming from. It's just the like, yeah.
It's a trip, but that's why we got edibles and certain items that
certain tools to help you get through it. Yes.
I need my medicine.
Because when you do these, like sometimes when we do 2 shows, it's a 13-hour day. We have to be there by 2:00. We don't get home. I don't get home sometimes till like 1 a.m., 1:30 when you do 2. One show starts at 5.
Yeah.
One show starts at 5, and then another one starts between 8 and 9. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot.
And I'm like,
And give it up for them. I mean, they work that hard.
Yeah, it's a full scale production. Like we were
And it
talking
works,
about how
What y'all are as right there with the Tonight Show band, with any
Right.
professional, any level of any world class type shit.
Yeah.
the main similarity I see is the fact that the band is as much a part of the show as the hosts and the guests in terms of being like characters that interact.
They're real characters. Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure. That's
absolutely.
true.
Yeah, it was interesting. I saw a debate on Reddit from like somebody posted on the Kill Tony subreddit, the old band, Jeremiah, and they were like, I miss the old band. And then it was like, there were people in the comments debating the old band, the new band.
How it shifts a little bit, right?
And but the old band had the garage band feel, right? And that's it's like a startup, but what it is now is a mature adult show. Like it's
John Dees, man. Shout out to John Dees.
yeah, shout out. We love John.
He's gonna
kills it.
make sure you're gonna put together the killers.
And that's a talent in of itself, right? Like mixing those right ingredients, because there's killers all over the goddamn place out here. But who you're gonna select to put in that
particular part,
that grouping.
That's band,
right.
it's definitely important to know that those types of things. Because I put bands together like a lot back in the day, and still do it sometimes, with my own project, and then with just within, I do that still. I used to do it a lot more back then, but I don't do it as much as I used to, because that's when I was really doing it back then.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's fucking stressful.
Yeah.
But it's fun too, because like for me, like if I use 2 guitar players, I'll use one guitar player that both guitar players have different backgrounds, and then you put them together. Like Rye Dog and Carter, right?
Man.
You know that Carter has a different, kind of a background than Rye Dog.
Yeah, absolutely. It's incredible.
And when you put those 2 together, they learn from each other about their own, It's a very good mixture of things that I've had to convince people that it actually does work, which I've done now.
Do you feel like you're like kind of like a little mad scientist in that way? Like how you're mixing this together? Like, all right, let's see this work together.
I do.
Yeah,
I do it
I
a
like
lot. Like between when I had that band where I had 2 guitar players, 2 keyboard players, 2 drummers.
Goddamn.
And I played bass. It was like a 14, it was like, I call it Fat Home Breeze, PHAT. And I had Rolf, he's a totally different from John Dees,
Shout
right?
out to Rolf, yeah.
And so I used Rolf, and I had Rolf, Ordal, and John Dees.
Canned beats, yeah.
And then I had Cart Arrington and Rye Dog.
Yeah.
And it's like, I had Brandon Temple and Twink from DC that plays with us.
Shout out Brandon Temple.
Brandon Temple, man. The dude.
I asked him to come on. He's been a little busy, but I think we'll probably get him at some point.
Oh man, that's what I'm saying again. See, these are the people. These are the cats. I'm just saying.
Dog, I know what's up.
Yeah, these are the cat. Me, I have a thing called Neckbone that if people can find, probably still online, and along with my Terrell Shaheed like solo albums and stuff. But these are all the same cats that are in these projects. You're seeing different expressions of these cats. So like when you go in there, it's a whole team. If you were into Goody Mob or some old Dungeon Family type of stuff, that's really that project because it's more based on a lot of lyricists and things like that. Even though I'm still singing and producing and all that, but all this stuff is kind of like even the bands of the cover bands have been in like the funk mob. You know, actually Les is going to be doing something soon with us.
Are you DTF, dog?
Huh?
Down to funk. You make
Am I
that.
down
Make
to
that on.
funk?
Put that on a shirt.
Yes, absolutely. I'm down to funk.
I'm always DTF, dog.
Yeah.
Always.
Be happy. Follow some shit that make you happy today, like the Cody Kai Cast.
There we go.
It's
Thank
like real
you.
talent.